Welcome back. We're focusing on security now, and we've got Mr. Olatubosun Abolari, right, who's a security consultant. Compliment to the season.
I'll share the same. Thank you.
Yeah, and we also do have Mr. Lawrence Alobi, former Commissioner of Police in FCT in Abuja. He will be joining us in a bit. But let's start with this matter. Yesterday, we did speak about the report about some policemen absconding from their duty post. The force public relations officer denied flatly, saying that was not the case. You also have followed up on this particular matter. What do you think of the matter, first of all?
First of all, everybody is running away from dying, and I think the problem is far, far deeper than what we're seeing now. So for police officer to abscond from the location of training or location...
Do you agree that they absconded?
I want to agree, because what we saw on the media and some information, I think somebody actually sent the list of officers that absconded. So I think I have access to that yesterday. I've been trying to get through to the first PRO2 since yesterday to clarify his position on that, and I've not been able to.
He denied. He said it's not true.
Okay. Then he will need to come up with something better as against what is already in the media. I am aware of the fact that some people even refuse to report, and they are being disciplined from Mopol 39 in Osun. So some people actually refused to report, and they went through disciplinary action. So if 2 weeks later after that we heard that some people are running away from the training, it is something we actually really need to look at carefully.
So you're suggesting that there seems to be some truth in the absconding story?
There should be some element of truth. It could be after they've received one form of signal, calls, or communication, maybe they are now reporting back. That may be the case. Maybe it has been reversed, but there shouldn't have been a smoke without...
So who do you think these people are, and what reasons did they adduce?
Well, the first reason is that I will want to disagree with the idea of using the Northeast Zone, any part of the Northeast Zone, as a training ground. If we're talking about preparatory ground, it's okay. But we have Noah, we have Oji River, we have the forest camp in Ila. All these facilities were built for this type of...
We'll come back to that particular point in a minute. But on whether or not there's a truth to that matter, let's get to Mr. Alubi. He's a former Commissioner of Police in the FCT. He joins us from there as well. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today on the program. Could you then tell us, because yes, yesterday... Whilst the first PRO did speak about it, but Mr. Tuba also thinks that there is some truth to the story that some policemen actually absconded, contrary to what the first PRO said.
Yeah, I think I disagree with what he's saying. You see, there's in police operations, when men are deployed, they are deployed as a group, and they have a commander, and when they get there, they are being briefed of what they need, the tasks they are going, that have been assigned to them, and they move as a group. So there's no question of maybe somebody absconding. So I don't believe what he's saying. I think the first PRO has told us and clarified the point and said that that story is unfounded. Of course, we're all aware. It's a notorious fact that in this country, most of the issues being raised posted in social media are based on the vain imaginations and the figment of those who posted such stories. I think, for me, I don't believe such stories. You see, a security operation, when police are being deployed, PMF is a striking unit of the Nigerian police force. And when they're being deployed, of course, the Police Act also provides that they can be deployed and in military operations outside the country as it may be required. In this instance, I don't think there was ground for them to abscond, because the joint training joint training is meant to build that team spirit, for them to know they have to work together and collaborate together. They have a common vision, common action, because they are going to pursue a common goal, going to fight a common enemy. They need to have that direction. That joint training is very, very key.
If you allow me to just come in here,
adopt the same system.
My apologies, but since you're talking about training, but we do understand that there are two different types of training, one for the army and one for the police. That for the army is for war situations, and that of the police is to quell riots. How then do we have a situation where policemen are trained as the army and deployed to the war front to fight alongside the military, even when the president didn't deploy them?
No, you see, before anybody is being deployed, any military man is being, any policeman is being deployed, a military man is being deployed, Section 4 of the Police Act provides that one of the functions of the police is to be deployed in military operations, either within or outside the country. And also the military also, under Section 217 of the Constitution provides that the military could be used in aid of the civil authority, that is aid of the police. So when they have to carry a joint operation, it is an act of wisdom. It is very, very important. They need to train together so they have a common action, common operational strategy, common knowledge of what they're going to do. They all embrace exactly know what they're doing. They have the bondings. They have to get bonded together to work together as a team. If they have the kind of different training at different grounds and so forth, they will not blend together. So that joint training is very, very important, and it makes them to get bonded. It also enhance their interagency cooperation and work as that team spirit that they need to. Because they're going to fight a common enemy, common objective, common goal. Why do you have so the issue of police training or military training? If the law says the police can be deployed for military operations, of course, you need to give them capacity. Training is to enhance capacity. And when that training is given, of course, they become more efficient and more effective in performing their functions. And they have to do these functions together. Both the military and the police, they need to work together.
All right, Mr. Alobi.
Like I said, they have to blend together to have a common approach.
We'll go to break, but we'll come back to this in just a moment. Do stay with us.